So, a black Captain America, huh?
Damn right.
Damn right.
Ooh, bacon.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Reverse BLT here, and I'm about to watch the season finale, first season finale, of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, entitled One World, One People. And that's, of course, the slogan of the Flag Smashers, so it's all about them. We saw how the last episode ended with them enacting their plan with the little UN meeting. Well, I guess it's supposed to be the UN meeting. And so I'm guessing this whole episode is going to be about them trying to achieve their objective and Sam trying to stop them.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
So let's just get right into it.
It's me.
Sharon, what the hell are you doing here?
Relax, no one's looking for me here.
You out here, Sharon?
Unfortunately.
Hey, Sam, thought I'd get the band back together.
Thank you. You're risking a lot coming.
Yeah, which is why it makes no sense that she took her face off. I feel like that should cover more of his head so they can protect it.
Wait,
but
who
whatever.
Captain America. I thought Captain America was on the moon.
What the hell is that? It seemed overly elaborate for a lock, unless it's also a bomb, but that seems overly elaborate for that too. Okay, I don't remember this guy. I feel like I'm supposed to remember him, but I don't. Oh, wow.
Well, that's one down.
How'd you manage that?
Mercury vapor, amongst other things.
That dude is very dead. All right, this guy is not a super soldier, right? How the hell is he this durable?
Worst case scenario, we kill the hostages. We're supposed to use them to negotiate, to stop that vote. Either way, our message gets out to the world.
Yeah, she's too far gone. Zemo was right.
One world.
One people.
One people.
One people.
Looks like those folks might not be quite as dedicated to the cause as you are, Carly. Man, that's useful. So did they make the whole thing out of vibranium? Hey, Wakandans are helpful friends. Bucky just, like, does the craziest shit. Cover your mouths, guys. You're gonna die of smoke inhalation, not being burnt to death. Oh dear, this nut job.
Let's finish this.
I didn't mean to kill your friend. I don't want to hurt people that don't matter.
You don't think Lamar's life mattered?
Not to my fight.
Well, this clearly isn't the shield, so what the heck is this? Guys, he's got a lot more combat experience than you, so...
Go, go! Thank you for saving us.
Aw, that's gotta feel really good considering his past.
A little birdie told me you know how to fly a helicopter.
Yeah, but does she know how to fly this helicopter? I mean, I assume there are differences between different types of helicopters and how they fly, right?
Correct! What we're gonna do requires perfect timing. We're gonna count down from 5. When we get to 1, you're gonna grab the control. Okay?
5, 4, 3.
You don't have to do it out loud, lady. I hope you know how to swim, buddy. She's not bad. Yeah, this isn't even about her goals anymore, I don't think. She just wants the people she sees as responsible for their plight to suffer. Do you want to be a real hero, or do you want vengeance? Think, buddy. Deep down inside, why'd you get into this? You wanted to be a hero, right? Wait, did you get the serum too? Oh, okay. I was about to say, there's no way in hell you should be able to do that.
That's the Black Falcon there. I tell you.
Okay, that moment was unnecessary.
Captain America.
The Black Falcon. That was a fun little callback, though. Why? Because I'm the Falcon and I'm black? What is your game, Sharon?
This way.
That thing still needs a helmet. Gotta protect your dome.
Like they split up. Here.
And that thing's useful. I have a feeling she's being led to her death right now. Power broker's here.
David, is that you?
Whether it's Sharon or somebody else.
Drop your weapon, Carly.
Sharon will shoot you.
Disappointed in you. That's what I was gonna say.
I'm so confused right now.
Come back and work for me again. All of you. We can make a
So she is power
together.
broker.
You just want me because you need your muscle back. Without our super soldiers, how much power does a power broker really have?
More than you.
I'm done with these games. Alors maintenant, Power Broker, tu vas devoir me payer 4 fois ce que tu me devais.
She's gonna kill you, buddy.
Or, je vais dire au monde entier qui tu es vraiment. Okay?
I don't do blackmail.
I'm not gonna fight you!
Why? I mean, she's proven that she cannot be reasoned with. I mean, I don't like violence as an answer either, but it is the last resort. And you've gotten to that point.
Mercy bears richer fruit than strict justice.
It's a great app.
Well, I'm glad Walker seems to have found his sanity again, at least a little bit. A symbolic fight for her. Literally fighting a symbol of the oppression that she thinks is hurting the world. But she needs it to fight back against her to make it feel righteous. Well, she's about to die. Zemo was right, sadly, though. She just become too obsessed. There was no way that they were going to be able to reason with her. And of course, now she's also a martyr for their cause. So there's no way to know whether this is going to get worse or better. I mean, they had legitimate grievances, her and the Flag Smashers. So someone does need to address those. But terrorism's it's not a way to achieve something sustainable. And it's more likely to just get you and your cause demolished than anything else.
What happened to the Flag Smashers? When does the government make you Captain America? What do we call you? Is it still Falcon? Or is it Captain Falcon?
Captain Falcon.
You're still going forward with resetting the borders.
Our peacekeeping troops will begin relocating people soon. The terrorists only set us back a bit.
You have to stop calling them terrorists. What else would we call them? Your peacekeeping troops carrying weapons are forcing millions of people into settlements around the world, right? What do you think those people are going to call you?
You think it is fair for governments to have to support them?
Yes. And the people who reappeared only to find someone else living in their family home. They just end up homeless? Look, I get it. But you
All sides
no
have legitimate
idea
issues.
how complicated this situation is.
This isn't about easy decisions, Senator.
You just don't understand.
I'm a black man carrying the stars and stripes. What don't I understand? Every time I pick this thing up, I know there are millions of people out there who are going to hate me for it.
On both sides.
Even now, here, I feel it. The stares, the judgment. And there's nothing I can do to change it. Yet I'm still here.
Show is fucking deep.
No super serum, no blonde hair or blue eyes. The only power I have is that I believe we can do better. You can knock down a forest with the email, you can feed 1 million people with the phone call. But the question is, who's in the room with you when you're making those decisions? Is it the people you're going to impact? Or is it just more people like you?
That's always been the biggest problem with politics. The people who make the decisions are the ones who are above the impact of it.
You people have just as much power as an insane god
or a misguided teenager. The question you have to ask yourself is, how are you going to use it?
Sorry, I was texting, and so all I heard was the black guy at Stars and Stripes.
You too.
Thanks.
Now, keys.
Look, I'm sorry for how things ended down there. For what it's worth. Suit looks good on you.
Whatever, power broker. We don't trust you anymore. Cool way to bring Sharon back, though. Everybody's going to the raft right now.
One world.
Yep.
One people.
And the story continues. Oh dear. Zemo. This guy made sure to clean up the remnants. Oh, you delightful bastard.
Couldn't have worked better if I'd planned it myself.
And you did, didn't you?
Well, maybe I did. No, I'm kidding. I didn't.
Yeah, you did, liar.
Or did I?
Oh, she's gonna be fun.
Walker!
Okay.
My God! Let's go!
This is tickling a memory from the comics, but I can't quite see it.
Now this is more like it.
Was it U.S. Patriot or something?
But black.
We're not gonna need a Captain America. We're gonna need
Patriot.
a U.S. agent.
U.S. agent, that's what it was. Contessa. There was a character in the comics whose name was Contessa, wasn't it? Like a villain named Contessa. I think. I'm gonna look it up. You're...
What are you doing here? It's not Wednesday.
That's gonna be one heavy conversation.
I have to tell you something. About your son.
Such a sweet old man, too.
He was murdered by a Winter Soldier. And that was me.
That's so sad. I mean, I was his friend, and now it's over. Did he give her his notebook?
What you want, Black Falcon?
You need to learn some manners.
He ain't a Falcon anymore. But he's still black.
Black America. Why? Because I'm black and I'm Captain America?
A black Captain America, huh?
Damn right.
Damn right.
Hey, why don't you clean up? There's something I want to show you.
So, where we going?
What's we? Did you get him added to the story? Because he deserves to be remembered. Doesn't make up for everything, but...
Never forget what you did for this country. Never.
Oh man, now I'm hungry. Now kiss. That'd been hilarious actually if it had happened.
I'd like to offer you a full pardon. There may be an opening in your old division.
Oh no.
Is that something you'd be interested in?
It would be my honor.
Welcome home, Agent Carter.
But she's a bad guy now. All according to plan. Now that is a good use of slow-mo. I'm in.
Start lining up our buyers. Super soldiers might be off the menu, but we're about to have full access to government secrets, prototype weapons, you name it. Should be something for everyone.
Oh, Sharon. Well, that was it. The first season finale of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, now renamed Captain America and the Winter Soldier. And that was a very good season of television. Marvel is really killing it with these shows, I gotta say. They're doing a really good job with the writing, directing, everything. And that last episode was full of so much action and little twists and turns. It was really nice to see that, you know, John Walker's story didn't end. He's an interesting character, even though he's obviously incredibly flawed.
That's an understatement.
It's a shame that Carter has become this nefarious black market underworld character now. I really liked her back when she was helping Captain America and everybody, and it's a shame that she's gone to the dark side, so to speak. Julia Louis-Dreyfus's character continues to amuse and intrigue me. She feels like one of those people who, and actually in typical Marvel form, a lot of the villains, like the real villains that behind the scenes, are these sort of like goofy, slightly unassuming types of characters who you don't really understand how dangerous they could be because of the way they behave. And I think she's doing a great job with that. But obviously the big stuff in this episode was the continuing theme that came to a head, the two themes of soldiers returning from war and the black experience in America. And I think that this show, for a superhero show, where obviously the primary focus is going to be on action and adventure and, you know, just superheroics, they did such a good job of actually talking about those things given the context. I'm glad that Bucky was able to finally give Mr. Was it Nakamura closure for what happened to his son, even though obviously it cost him his friendship with him and it was very difficult to do. But giving him that closure, man, you know, it made it so that he could achieve closure for himself as well and finally begin to really truly move on with his life and accept that he's not just some killing machine like he had been made into. And I think so many soldiers, I've had friends who've gone to war, and the way that they came back, they were dealing with that same kind of stuff. And for them, there's not really anybody for them to go to get that closure in terms of like, this is what I did to you, I'm sorry. This is not who I am anymore. And a lot of them sort of end up adrift. They get depressed. They start feeling like they've been turned into monsters, or like they're in a world that isn't right because they were made for a function that they can't really fulfill because it's not meant for civilian life. And there's just so many emotions that go into it. And watching them struggle with that has, you know, I feel so bad for them because it's not really anything I can say or do to help them, you know? And I think they captured more of that than I really expected in a series like this with Bucky. And just a side note, guys, if you are dealing with that, please seek help. Don't feel like you have to be the strong, silent warrior who just endures everything without letting anybody know what you're dealing with. You know, that there are people who have the training and the will to help you deal with what you brought back with you so that you can move on. Then that's all I'm going to say about that. Because again, like I said, I haven't been there myself, so that's about as close as I can really get to it. As for the other big issue, the Black experience in America, 500 years of history of abuse and mistreatment, and starting out with a country. I mean, you started out with colonies, obviously, but you moved into a country where you weren't even considered a full human being, and then everything dealing with the Civil War, and then forward where you get to a point where the military of the country will let you fight and die for it, but will still not give you your full credit, your full due, won't treat you like human beings. And even to this day, there's still so many injustices that are just baked into the system. And I can't believe how deftly this show dealt with that, considering that it's a superhero show. I would never have expected it. So bravo, Marvel. You did such a fantastic job. And you laid the groundwork for some interesting stories going forward. I'm glad you finally learned your lessons about not killing off interesting villains, because I'm definitely looking forward to seeing where we go with Zemo, Contessa, and Sharon. So yeah, great series. I don't want to rank them. I think they were all very different and all very well done. As I've seen the big three so far, and I've started into What If as well, which is also fascinating. And if you guys keep this level up, you will dominate all media. So again, great job. And you guys out there, let me know what you thought of the season and what you might have liked to have seen done differently, or what you are really excited to have seen, and where you think things are going, what you most want to see next. I just can't wait to continue this journey. If you like this this reaction, I was about to say if you like this episode, I guess it's kind of an episode, but if you like this reaction, hit like, hit subscribe, and please join me for the next great adventure, whether it be with Marvel or something else. Hope you guys are having a great day, and bye-bye.